What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Lady and I'm back for another video. Yes, another one. Now, what a lot of people did not know is that Rockstar, along with the trailer 2, also gave us a bunch of screenshots, over 60 screenshots. I counted 77 screenshots alongside the game. In this video, I'm gonna go through each one. They have it up on their website, on their Newswire. They're explaining the city, Vice City, Jason and Lucia. They also gave us information on 6 different locations in the game. I'm gonna go through. You can skip ahead. I've labeled each character and location. You can skip ahead for who you want to learn about. Let's get right into it. Now, what Rockstar said about Jason and Lucia is, on their Newswire, it's Vice City, USA. Jason and Lucia have always known the deck is stacked against them. But when an easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America, in the middle of a criminal conspiracy stretching across the state of Leonida, forced to rely on each other more than ever if they want to make it out alive. Now, to me, that sounds intriguing and crazy. Like this game, we have a lot to unpack in GTA 6. Now, for Jason, they say Jason Duval. Jason wants an easy life. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Jason wants an easy life, but things just keep getting harder. Jason grew up around gifters and crooks. After a stint in the army trying to shake off his troubled teens, he found himself in the Keys doing what he knows best, working for local drug runners. It might be time to try something new. Meeting Lucia could be the best or worst thing to ever happen to him. Jason knows how he'd like it to turn out, but right now, it's hard to tell. Lucia Caminos. Lucia's father taught her to fight as soon as she could walk. Life has been coming at her swinging ever since. Fighting for her family landed her in the Leonida Penitentiary. Sheer luck got her out. Lucia learned her lesson, only smart moves from here. More than anything, Lucia wants the good life her mom has always dreamed of since their days in Liberty City. But instead of half-baked fantasies, Lucia is prepared to take matters into her own hands. Fresh out of prison and ready to change the odds in her favor, Lucia is committed to her plans no matter what it takes. A life with Jason could be her way out. Boobie Ike. Yes, Boobie Ike. It's all about heart. The Jack of Hearts. Boobie is a local Vice City legend and acts like it. One of the few to transform his time in the streets into a legitimate empire spanning real estate, a strip club, and a recording studio. Boobie's all smiles until it's time to talk business. No cap, all about his business. The club money pay for the studio and the drug money pay for it all. That's his quote. Top quality cuts. Boobie might seem like he's just out for himself, but it's his partnership with the young aspiring music mogul Draquan for Only Raw Records that he's most invested in. Now they just need a hit. Draquan Priest. I think that's how you say the name. Only Raw Records. Draquan was always more of a hustler than a gangster, even when he was dealing on the streets to make ends meet. Breaking into music was the goal. He seems like your casual, like your usual, rapper from the States, or like, like what you see online. Dancers are like my A&Rs. If the record's a hit, dancers are like my A&Rs. If the record's a hit, DJ's gonna be spinning it. That's his quote. You're the label now. Now that he signed the Real Dimes, Draquan's days of booking acts into Boobie's strip club might be numbered as he sets his sights on the Vice City scene. Real Dimes, viral videos, viral hooks. Bay Lux and Roxy, aka Real Dimes, have been friends since high school. Girls with the savvy to turn their time shaking down local drug dealers into cold, hard cash via spicy rap tracks and a relentless social media presence. I don't know if you guys know who the city girls are, but these remind me a lot of them, and I think Rockstar's parodying them. All my dimes in this club, meet my twin, make it a dove. Damn, that's a bar. That's her quote though, that's a bar. One hit away from fame. An early hit with local rapper Downplay took Real Dimes to new heights. Now after 5 years and a whole lot of trouble, they're signed to Only Raw Records, hoping lightning can strike twice. Raul Bautista. I don't know how to say that. Batista. I think that's Batista, right? I think so. Like Angel Batista from Dexter. That show's also set in Florida though, and in Florida too. Experience counts. Confidence, charm, and cunning. Raul's a seasoned bank robber, always on the hunt for talent, ready to take the risks that bring the biggest reward. Life is full of surprises, my friend. I think we'd all be wise to remember that. Raul's recklessness raises the stakes with every score. Sooner or later, this crew will have to double down or pull their chips from the table. Brian Heder. Nothing better than a mudslide at sunset. Brian's a classic drug dealer from the golden age of smuggling in the Keys, still moving product through his boatyard with his third wife, Lori. Brian's been around long enough to let others do his dirty work. I think this is Brian, the one in the beginning of the trailer that lets Jason live in that house. Brian's letting Jason live rent-free at one of his properties so long as he helps with local shakedowns and stops by for Lori's Sangira once in a while. What if everything on the internet was true? Jason's friend and a fellow associate of Brian's, Cal, feels safest hanging out home, snooping on Coast Guard comms with a few beers and some private browsers and some private browser tabs open. He's a gooner. The psychopaths are in charge. Get used to it. Cal is at the low tide of America and happy there. Casual paranoia loves company, but his friend Jason has bigger plans. Now that we're done with the characters, let's get right into the locations. Now we have 6 different locations: Vice City, Leonida Keys, Grassrivers, Port Gelhorn, Ambrosia, and Mount Kalaga. Now for Vice City, Rockstar has told us this: everything in excess. We're a long way from the 80s. But Vice City is still the sun and fun capital of America. The glamour, hustle, and greed of America captured in a single city. Each neighborhood has something to offer, from the pastel art deco hotels and bright white sands of Ocean Beach, to the bustling pandrias of Little Cuba and the bootleg brands of the Tishawaka Flea Market. Out of the VC port, the cruise ship capital of the world. Leonida Keys, gateway to paradise. The dress code is casual, the bars are loaded. Life in this tropical archipelago isn't flashy, but it's easy. Get your buzz on and pull up a deck chair, but look out. You are right on the doorstep of some of the most beautiful and dangerous waters of America. Welcome to the wetlands, the untamable jewel of Leonida's crown. You never know what lies beneath the surface of this primordial expanse. The gators may be the most famous attraction, but there are far deadlier predators and wild among the mangroves. Port Gelhorn, live hard. This is Leonida's forgotten coast. Cheap motels, shut down attractions, and empty strip malls won't bring the tourists back. But there's a new economy in this once popular vacation spot. It's fueled by malt liquor, painkillers, and truck stop energy drinks. Jump on a dirt bike and hold on to your wallet. I gotta say, 6 locations is crazy, and this is gonna make the game feel huge. The map's gonna be huge. It's gonna make the world feel alive. Every time you like drive into Port Gelhorn and then go to Ambrosia or Grassrivers and then into the Leonida Keys, you're gonna feel like you're going somewhere else. These long drives we take around the GTA 5 map don't feel like nothing, because it takes like what, 25-30 minutes. But this, I know it's gonna take at least like an hour and a half to drive around the whole map. It's gonna feel like you're going different parts of the state of Florida, you know? The battle of health and wealth of Leonida begins here. In the heart of Leonida, America industry and old school values still reign supreme, whatever the cost. The Allied Crystal Sugar Refinery provides the job, while the local biker gang provides almost everything else. And finally, Mount Kalaga, wild country, room to breathe on the state's northern fringe. So it seems like this area is on the northern part of the map. It says here, National Landmark up against the state's northern border. Mount Kalaga offers prime hunting, fishing, and off-road trail in the lush surrounding backwoods. Hillbilly mystics and paranoid radicals live far from the praying eyes of the government. This place sounds like fun. I'm gonna take a dirt bike here and go crazy. It seems like we have fishing, hunting. This game's like, GTA 6 is gonna be like Red Dead mixed with GTA with a lot of features and details. It's just Rockstar's best project yet. And these locations sounds crazy. My favorite one, I'm gonna have to say, probably Vice City. For sure, because I like the city vibes and the beach, and you know, and then maybe Leonida Keys after that. And all these other ones are amazing as well. I can't wait to touch this. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're consistent, especially with all this new content. Thanks for watching, and peace.